As you know, we have our regular feature called Local Heroes. That's where I talk to people who have done something unusual, something interesting, something strange, something bizarre, and something that nobody else wants to do at all. Now, this week, I'd like to talk about backswording. Yes, backswording. I always thought that backswording involved a little canvas bag that you travelled across countries to Australia with. Turns out that was chess. But I am proud to tell you that the champion backsworder, as recognised by the Oyster Fayre in Colchester, only a few weeks ago, joins us on the show this afternoon. It's a very, very good afternoon to Tony Major. Good afternoon, Tony.
Hello, Danny. You all right?
I'm fine. How are you?
Not too bad, not too bad.
Have you recovered from your championship fight?
I have, yeah. Recovered from that a few weeks ago. Did have a few bruises and a few bumps and scrapes, but nothing too bad.
So tell me then, Tony Major, backswording champion, what is it?
Well, backswording?
Yeah.
I suppose backswording it's a sport that has been played for hundreds of years. A sport that would have been played at sort of fairs, revels, fetes. It's basically two crack cudgel players, or two opponents, contestants, call them what you will, get into a ring, and they fight each other using wooden cudgels.
Now, just for my sake, a cudgel is...
A cudgel is it's basically a stick sort of 36 inches long, normally made of ash.
Right. So we're basically talking about two blokes, each holding a 3-foot-long wooden stick, bashing each other about.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
But you know, before people think, oh, I do that every weekend, this actually is a genuine sport that goes back over 400 years. It does. English martial arts.
It is English martial arts, yeah. That's what our group is sort of based on. It's the TEMA, Traditional English Martial Arts.
TEMA, that's T-E-M-A, which is Traditional English Martial Arts.
That's it.
I've got it. Now, I had a look at a clip on YouTube.
On YouTube, yeah.
I mean, other contributory video sites are available, probably. And I have to say, Tony, it looks quite vicious. I mean, these competitors are wearing hoods. Can they see anything?
We can, because the hoods that we're wearing, underneath the leather hood that you can see is actually a fencing mask, which is the only body protection we're allowed. The reason we wear the fencing masks is because to score a point or a blood, you have to strike your opponent above the eye line or anywhere on the top of the head above the eye line, and that is how you score a point. So that's the only reason we wear head protection. No other protection is worn anywhere.
Oh, no. See, this might clear up a little thing for me, because I was certain when I watched that clip that the crowd, and they look a very excited crowd, Tony, but they're actually standing around the competitors and they are chanting, blood, blood, blood.
Right, yeah.
But what you're going to tell me is it's actually called a blood. It's not really drawing blood.
When it used to be done, I mean, we have to wear the helmets for health and safety reasons. There are a few of us I probably would probably have a go at doing it without. But when it used to, hundreds of years ago, when it used to be, the way you won was to draw an inch of blood above the eye line on your opponent's head. And it doesn't take much, because nothing bleeds like the scalps. It doesn't take too much of a smack to get your head bleeding. But right. that is how you won. You had to draw an inch of blood above the eye line on your opponent.
It's sounding like a fun afternoon out already.
It is. It's brilliant. It's brilliant fun. Fun for all the family.
Yeah, I hope so. You encourage new members, don't you? What qualifications do they need? Do they need to have any particular fitness or skills to join?
No, it is open to any age. Anyone can do it. The good thing about the way that my instructors do it is they push on you that you do as little or as much as you feel comfortable doing. So it's open to any fitness level, any age level, anyone at all. For insurance reasons, I think it's something, if you're below 16, there's certain things you can and cannot do, but that's for insurance purposes. So anyone sort of over 16 can come along and have a crack at it.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Now, you won the Oyster Fayre Championship.
That's right, yeah.
Forgive me, Tony, but does that actually involve fish? Because we have had a very fishy show this afternoon.
But you can buy oysters at the Oyster Fair.
What, do you have to beat people up with cudgels to get them, though?
No, you just have to beat the crowds back to get them, because it is quite a busy little fair.
So, and having done that, which is in Colchester...
That is, yeah.
You now qualify for the grand finals.
That's right, yep.
So,
I now get through to the, I think they're being billed as the UK finals, which are in Uffington.
How many contestants altogether will you have to face to win the
There will
grand
be, there will be, I think, at least 6 or 8 of us going down for the finals of that. I'm quite lucky because I won the Oyster Fair, I got straight into the finals of the Uffington Cup. I didn't have to fight my way into it. I got basically just got put straight into it.
Oh, brilliant!
Because I'd already won the privilege of doing that.
I think we had a mate. No, God, I was only going to say we had a mate of yours on the show a few weeks ago.
Steve?
Yeah, Steve the Bulldog Williams, who happens to be the shin-kicking champion.
Champion, yeah.
Are you going to be facing him in the finals? Because I'll tell you something.
I imagine I'll be facing him at some point over the weekend.
He's a big bloke and he's a shin-kicking champion.
He is a big fella, yeah. I've been bitten by him a few times practicing his shin-kicking.
Well, listen, Tony, I wish you great success. Have you got any special techniques? I mean, do you go in and psych out your opponent? Are there any special moves that you need to do?
I wouldn't say there are any special moves. I'll play my cards very close to my chest because I don't want to give anything away to those that might be listening. But a few of them I'll try and wear them down. A few of them I'll just have to see how they're fighting on the day and see if I can pick them off a bit at a time.
It is very much a defensive sport, isn't it? I mean, you watch what your opponent's doing and you adapt what you're doing to...
Basically, that's exactly it. You watch how they fight, what they're doing, and you adapt your fight so you can basically best know how to attack them and still remain safe.
Right. Now, it's www.backswording.co.uk for anybody who's interested.
And on that website, that also links to the Oyster Fair if people want to have a look at the video on there. And everything that our club does is on that website.
Excellent stuff. Tony, thank you for joining us.
That's all right.
Hope you get to rest on your laurels. Yeah,
Thank you very much.
Or just rest anyway. And have a good week.
I will do my best to. All right, thank you very much.
Bye-bye.
That's it. See you then. Bye.
There goes Tony Major, the backswording champion.